let me win. In a world where they want you to lose, let me win, love. Let me win. Move with the world on a still lonely image, just to win it, y'all. When I ain't asking for a standout.
So what's up? It's the That's What's Up podcast with my homie Kvng Clyde tonight. And that was Let Me Win in the intro.
Yeah, baby.
So you hit Pat up the other day. Shout out to PJ who was on the last one. Said you want to do a podcast.
Yeah,
I'm like, well,
man,
shit, I'm gonna steal you from him.
Open it up, man.
We're gonna do one. And there's been.
Hold on. I'm trying to see right quick. I wanted to hit that boy Pat and tell him we was on.
He's probably sleeping right now.
Right. Ooh.
He's cuddled up around a teddy bear.
Man. Oh,
yep.
Man. I love you though, baby. I love you though.
It's a crazy world we live in, bro.
Right.
I mean,
right.
that's kind of the issue of the week. And
yeah, man.
I made a podcast Friday about this. This Sunday night. I made one Friday, and it's just angry. Like, I can't even watch it. Rest in peace, George Floyd.
Yeah, definitely, man. Rest in peace.
You know, George Floyd. I'm sorry, I made sure I said that right. But I didn't. You know what's funny is I didn't even know how, like, his background. Right when I seen it.
Right.
Saturday morning, I woke up and I found out. You know, it hits a little. He's from Texas.
Right. Yeah.
He rapped with DJ Screw,
bro. I seen. Well, actually, I seen a couple things. And not to get too far from what you said, bro. So much stuff happens that I had to ask my girl today, like, what was dude's name again? It's because I kept thinking about the Aubrey guy. Like, I couldn't even think about him and I didn't even remember what his name is, even in the midst of what we're going through right now. I couldn't remember his name. So it's funny that you forgot his name, but it's natural for you to forget his name is because we numb to everything that's happening. It's one after another. So
just
it's
said
like,
it wrong.
yeah,
it's Floyd. I forgot. I said Floyd.
Yeah, but when
Floyd.
you said it, it just made me think about it. I did the same thing today. I had to ask him, like, what's the man's last name? Like, literally. It's because it's so much.
Well, see, there's so much information in this, like, all we get is information just slammed in our brains today. Right. With the phone in our hand, like, we don't really have much attention span anymore. Our head is just constantly spinning and you know.
Everything is quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like, fast food is big because people want things instantly. They want as soon as they think about it. That's why, you know, I can pick up my phone right now and order whatever I think, whatever I can think on my mind, whatever I can fathom up.
Yeah,
like
not
that.
Uber Eats.
Even if I'm creating it, bro. Even if I'm creating it, there's an app for it.
I know.
For me to create whatever is in my own head.
Right.
Like physically in here that only I'm thinking and can see myself or picture myself. You know what I mean? I want it instantly. Boom. Just like that, you got it. So at the end of the day, you dealing with those type of people in this generation. You know what I'm saying? And it's a different generation at that. It's because now you have this problem at hand where, you know, back then people protesting. They was trying to be peaceful. Even with being peaceful, there was dogs sick on. There was all type of different things, you know. So like seeing it now, to tell them to be peaceful, like you, for one, you're dealing with a different generation. You're dealing with a generation. We just were saying they want things instantly.
Right.
You know, those people had patience to say, all right, then now I'm marching, and it doesn't matter if it takes 18 months for when they boycotted the buses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When they did the bus boycott, if I'm not mistaken, it was like 18 months, bro.
Right.
They don't, no matter the inconvenience, whatever, they don't care if they gotta go 30 miles across town. It was not getting on a bus. Today, no. They're not even waiting 18 days. If you can see, what, it was 2 days, 3 days after everything, just like that. Not every city is fucked. Like, bro, that's a whole different height. You know, I'm 33, so like, that's a whole different height. And you got mainly young 19, 20-year-old people out there speaking at these big buildings with the, you know, all of signs and people standing around them. It's not our age. We're walking with them, but that's the ones that's speaking. Literally, the younger ones. But
it's your college kid. You know, that's usually the ones who start the revolution. You know what I'm saying? That's the ones who who are actually forefronting a change, you know, and it really takes education to be able to lead one. So that's where you have your sloppy steps. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things aren't thought right through right away. Like when they burnt down the 3rd precinct in Minneapolis was Thursday night, Friday morning, they set the whole police station on fire. Right. And I said, you know, look, rightfully so, and I wasn't.
And to be honest with you, bro, like I never even, cause bro, I gotta come across it. But if I come across it, I'm gonna check about 10 different sources because I gotta make sure it's the right thing. Some things I might share a post. It's not always that I know it's the truth. If I share or post it, it's for you to go literally look and find
it's your job.
Right. I'm not giving you the profound truth. It's because none of us know. Why would I tell you that this is this and then what? When it turns out next week, then you're calling me a liar or I didn't know what I was talking about.
I shared it because I thought it was interesting. Right. I didn't think it was the 100% truth.
If you don't want to be interested or read or whatever, keep scrolling. You know, it's just that simple. But with me, I'm very informational. So I don't mind dropping jewels on my people or whoever. I don't care what color you are.
One thing about the information age is what we in is that we could literally just say what we're feeling right away and post it. Right. And usually that first like initial thought is emotional. It's not well thought. You know what I'm saying? And people act off emotion more today than ever. You know, there's never time to think it through. You think about this. If you shoot somebody a text and they don't hit you back in 5 minutes, sometimes you start to wonder, well, this motherfucker ducking me? Like, come on, bro. What happened back in the day when you didn't have that and you picked up the phone and you called someone and they wasn't home and you didn't trip because they didn't answer the phone? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna hit them tomorrow like, man, I called you.
Right. People, it's just...
boy, let me tell you something. And look, I love you, yeah, baby. I ain't gonna lie. I love you, yeah, but I gotta throw you in this. Let me tell you something. And I like it. Cause she dope with it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She dope with it. She do a thing with it. But my girl will be in the next room, bro. Texting me. Literally. Just like to fuck with me. But like, it's not on no weird shit. Like, it's literally.
Right.
But it shows you, like, just how this shit goes. And, you know what I mean? Just how flexible it can be. Cause like, bro, I remember back in the G, bro, like in school, we was in Miss Bentley class, and when she see this, if she do see this, bro, the screen and the words on the screen was green. I don't even, bro. We literally lived through just watching this take its fast turn, and how fast it transitioned over to being so, like I'm talking about, they probably went from making an app in maybe a year. So now they're making an app every month. There's a new one every month, if not every week.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's only gonna get worse.
This shit is.
It's only gonna get faster,
bro. This shit is crazy.
What they're gonna have to do is find ways to help people sort through it, like category wise. Like if I'm not into these things, you should never advertise this app in front of my face. And there's kind of things they're doing now, but dude. The sea is over depth with everybody's an artist, everybody's a tech wizard, everybody's everything today because you can do it from home. You know what I mean? So, and it's good because a lot of people who didn't have a chance to get exposed or can do it from their house. You know, like great artists didn't need a connection. You know, you have it. You just have to figure out how to get through, get through the madness online. You can do it from your house today.
Nice.
And that's why there's a new app. There's a new everything. There's so much of everything.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. We say a lot about the kids of this generation and like what they're turning into or who they may be and things of that nature. But bro, you also have some great ones too, bro. A lot of them, with every generation. You got your bad and good. It comes with everything, bro. It comes with everything in life, bro. That's how life it's rolled out to be. You know what I mean? However it rolled out to get here, you can't really go into that. It's because you dig too deep, then people start, you know.
No.
But I'm gonna just say this: like, no matter how it got here, you have the balance, which is bad and good,
Right.
or however you want to put it, whatever words you want to use. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, you got so many different languages. Who's to even say
a
I was
human
saying
being
the right thing? Yeah, so
it's
like,
that complex.
You know, it's just,
They're not a
but it shows you that life is just that complex, and the things we
Right.
learn and how we go about doing things is complex too.
right, and that's why things should be thought out before you know,
Right.
like with every
Facts.
action there's a reaction, so you
Big
have
one,
to
dog.
understand, you have to think about the reactions for things that you do, you know.
Right.
And what protesting is, like what's going on today, it's right, it should be. I mean, what are people supposed to do, just lay down?
And
Never.
you know what's crazy? I don't even think it's about, you know, for some people, I can understand, you know, where they coming from, but I don't, just on the strength of we all seen it. It don't matter what race, bro. We all watching the same TV.
Right.
You cannot hide away from what's happening in America.
Well, if you have empathy for
Yeah,
for another
bro,
human
listen,
being,
listen,
then
bro.
there's
no possible way, and who's ever listening to this, there's no possible way you're living in America with Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Spotify, whatever, anything that is attached to a social media and not know what's happening. Rap is one of the hip hop or all that you put in one box. That is literally the number one genre in the world. 80% of it speaks of the struggle and what's really happening in life. Rappers been telling you this. We rap.
right.
Like, we can tell you this. And he's white, I'm black. We both can tell you the same messages because we both heard this message. That's how I know you cannot live in America today and not know what's going on. If you don't know what's going on, it's because you solely choose to. And the best thing you can do today is to teach your kids about all history. All of it. Everyone's history. It's because you want them to know. You feel what I'm saying? It's because the white and black kid that's playing in the neighborhood together, they don't know nothing. Truth be told, they don't know nothing because I know we don't know nothing as grown people. They don't know nothing. I was just by my cousin Bundy. What's down with you, Bundy? I was just by my cousin Bundy. I seen two white kids walking with a black kid while we're talking about these
Right.
issues in the car. And I told him, bro, I said, look at them. They don't know nothing about this.
They're not even
They
thinking
don't even
about.
care.
They don't
bro.
care.
They
right.
do not care.
They don't really
so
don't.
why, bro? We really have to fix this shit, bro.
Right.
I'm sorry, bro. We have to fix this. And when I say we, I mean everybody. It takes everybody, old, young, everybody, bro. Because ain't gonna. That's the only way. Because guess what? If not, I'm gonna tell you right now, it been gonna burn to the ground. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it will. Because people not gonna care. They're not gonna care. It's because it's like, bro, where
Right.
we go from here? Where do we now that you have every city protesting and it's like no other? They burning on police stations. They doing shit that people always talked about they would do if they got mad. You know, people, nobody hates the cops, man. We know we need cops.
No, I mean,
You know, like, you
somebody's-
got some real dumb,
look,
stupid.
Like you said, we rappers,
And- yeah.
there's security at, you
Bro,
know what I mean?
you need
There's a
cops,
bartender,
bro.
there's
Yeah,
security.
bro.
So
Like-
it's definitely, it's that what happens is, you know, power gets abused.
Facts.
People who shouldn't be cops get
Facts.
snuck through the
But
cracks.
it also goes back
play
to
the
what I
game.
was just saying about 3 minutes ago. You have your good and you have your bad. And, bro, you have good people, you have bad people in church, bro. That should let you know right
For
there.
sure.
And
The preacher.
Right. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, that goes to show you, bro. That's the balance
Right.
in the world, bro. Everywhere you go, it don't matter. It don't matter. It could be one of the holiest places ever. You will have at least one contaminated mind in there. At least one
sure.
of them, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that you can't have a gathering with a ton of people that's on the same level. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying in the world we live in today, if you do the ratio or the percentage, I promise you one of them in there.
Right.
It's because, bro, you can't help it. There's balance somewhere. You know what I mean? There's balance somewhere in how this actually is supposed to go. And I say that solely
sure.
because you have gatherings with people that's really genuine, all of them. You know what I mean? They're not,
Was,
you know,
well,
not to say that
let's
somebody
look at it this way.
but like you can be messed up here without physically doing anything yet. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I say that. I ain't saying that like, oh, you can't have 50 Muslims in a room and all of them praying and doing Christians or, you know what I mean, Baptists, whatever. Because I don't like to take away from what people believe. Because what you believe is what you believe.
If it makes you a better person.
I feel like that goes against,
you know what I'm saying?
But I feel like that goes against my human nature to cast you down for what you believe in. Even if you don't believe in nothing.
If we don't believe in the same thing,
that's on you, bro.
Right.
Even
if you don't believe in something, you believe. Even if you don't believe in nothing, you believe in something.
Right.
Nothing is something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
right. It's crazy how that sounds, but like you know how they show the those old cartoons and they had like the angel on one side and they get the devil on the other side.
Right.
It's really not that cut and dry. What it is you're not, when you see that, you're not thinking about the seesaw in the middle. There's so much going on to make one person, and that's human nature. It's like that's why we need religion, we need preaching, we need motivation, is because it's to keep you from leaning too far on one side of the seesaw, because it's very easy to hit that low side. You know what I'm saying? So
like
kind of that's how life is. I mean, honestly, because you could. Your subconscious can make you literally think something that is not true at all just by sitting around and thinking too much. You understand what I'm saying? Like we talked about how you, just for example, text message, guy didn't hit you back. His phone's dead, right?
Right.
If
oh, man,
you could sit down and think this, you could turn the fact that he didn't text you back into the fact that this man is, you know, like, we at war. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. I mean, people are that,
bro.
Your subconscious can do that to you. It really can.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just chime in on that part about the not texting back shit, bro. If you text me, and I'm saying, look, I'm saying this, bro, because like it's funny that you say that, because really. Niggas really be getting their feelings about nothing.
Right.
Like, bro, chill out. Like, if you text my phone, man, I'm barely around my shit. I'm at the house with my family. I be hands on with my kids and shit, really playing and boxing and playing football and the game, and I'm with all that. So at the end of the day, bro, if I miss your shit, bro, I'm gonna get back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. Now, if you get in your feelings, now I know something physically. The molecules are right.
You ain't right.
Like,
look,
for real, son. Your shit really not right, dog. Cause like in this day and age of time, bro, you gotta know, bro. We ain't in high school no more.
No.
Son. Like you gotta be feeling played about what I'm doing. Like I'm your little partner on the corner. Man, you don't go sit your grown ass down, man.
Right.
Straight up, like you know one thing, bro. When the last time you seen me? A while, bro. But we sitting in the chopping it up like I just came out here yesterday. You know how we get down. So to even have that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. To even, like, if there's a problem, you're gonna know. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you don't. Right, you're gonna know about.
Right, you gonna come on, man.
You know, and honestly, that's just how people can take something that's this small and turn it into
so
magnified
huge,
just by listening to yourself.
Bro, I heard.
You know, it's true.
I heard an upcoming artist say, "No, I'm lying. Let me take that back. Wasn't an upcoming artist." Artists that been in the game. But I'm trying to figure out who. Anyway. What he said was some of the craziest shit he experienced in the game was him like coming in the club and other artists in the club, right? And them throwing their hand up, waving like, what's up? And him not seeing them and not waving. And them getting their feelings like, oh fuck.
Right, he didn't look my way. Right.
But it's the same thing as somebody posting something on Facebook and you scrolling and possibly don't see them. Like sometimes I might get on my shit for like 10 minutes. It could be IG, it could be Twitter, it could be Facebook. I might get on my shit for 15 minutes. If I ain't scroll enough to see your shit, then I ain't see it. But for you to be like, you know, it's a major deal to you or to me that I didn't see your shit, that's different.
Right.
Because mind you, I got different homies of all type of, you know what I mean, singing, rapping, then did the whole nine. They never did it with me physically. Because at the end of the day, if I don't see your shit and I don't share it, don't tell me nothing. Because I'll never share nothing. It don't matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how I give it up. Like with me, I'm going to show love to any and everybody that's doing it, especially if I mess with you. You know what I'm saying? If I rock with you and we good, we go there, we done did songs together, shit like that, I'm gonna share your shit. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with you enough to do a song with you, then you my bro. It's because you already know how I get down.
Right.
I'm not about to just record with anybody anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's because I'm the type of person when I go in there, I'm gonna give all my insight, I ain't even gotta be on the song, but I'm gonna help on it. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole other subject though. But at the end of the day, as far as like me not seeing it, it's the same shit, bro. Not seeing your phone call, like the social media,
right?
Like
You
instantly.
With social media, it's even worse because you letting a mediator like dictate your relationship
with somebody else.
Yeah, right. So you assume that I didn't see it. You don't know whether I saw it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you're basing like my feelings towards you, your feelings towards me, off a news feed.
Man, look, I'm gonna say this right now.
I mean, it happens,
bro. I'm trying to make $1 billion fucking dollars, bro. I do not give a man. I don't give two. I'm not gonna even go there. I'm not gonna really be cursing like that. But, bro, I don't give two nothings, bro, about what nobody think or what I gotta do or none of that. Because first of all, none of that shit runs my life, man. I'm not about to be on this dedicating my time like as if Facebook just platform where everybody know me as this person and I gotta play this. Like, that's why I say all that shit to me be a role. Like, don't play no role, bro. I'm the same Clyde. I be acting like my people could tell you I get on their nerves right now with the shit I be talking. They know that, like, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, they know I be clowning and joking, and you know I know how to kick it too. But I also know how to have a conscious mind, be a motherfucking king. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, and do shit of that nature, bro, and think like that. Now that I have my faults, I ain't saying I'm perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure made more mistakes than a lot of people watching that's gonna be watching this video. But at the end of the day, you feel what I'm saying? Like, to go forward to want to be better is a start, bro. With anybody. Now, I'm not talking about for me. I'm talking about for anybody. Because to me, I'm already on my journey of getting to where I want to go and being what I want to be. So to see things like we see in this day and nature, you know what I'm saying? To think that I could possibly be George Floyd. Or you. It don't matter.
And it can be anybody, right?
That's the thing. The outrage is, bro, y'all. White people don't have a history of being enslaved. White people don't have a history of being raped and fathers being raped in front of families. Because I don't know if people really gave them the history in the game. Or they used to literally take black men and rape them in front of the family. Bro.
Yeah,
bro, that's the most masculine thing you can, bro. Like, you taking all the soul from that man, bro, and his whole family, and then the women went on thinking, oh, the man couldn't protect me. Like, we both in captivity, bro. Like, what you want me to do?
Right.
I'm a man that's supposed to be protecting you, and he already violating me already. I'm feeling less of a man every day. I'm with you after that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. No.
Even with that, I gotta fight through that. And I think, you know, women do hold a lot, bro. And I feel like they're not appreciated enough. You know,
they definitely not.
They really not.
They definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
And to be honest with you, my mom and my sister and my grandmother, you know what I'm saying? I have the utmost respect. But, bro, they really treat black women like dogs, bro. Like, and it's so crazy is because it's like, this is how it is in society in America, and this is how it is rated in my eyes. I ain't gonna say in everybody's eyes, but in my eyes. The white male, white female, black female. That's the line of respect and how it goes. It's because at the end of the day, everybody disrespects the black female. You feel what I'm saying? And it's bad. It's because for people that's living in their own bubble, they're not gonna see that. So when you tell them that, that's foreign to them, and that's cool. But I'm telling you shit I physically see, from rap to you know, man. It goes on and on.
No,
and on.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it goes on and on and on. So I don't want to go all the way in depth, but like, bro, you have situations that occur like that happened with him, and then people see the protest. You have to think these people have on their mind of all the things, and people, for anybody that studied Black history, they know everything now. They know and still learning things of things that happened to us. They only could count the people that got here. You can't count the people that was thrown off ships. You can't count all them people.
Right.
You can't even count the amount of people that died just for us to get here, for you to do what you did to him. And that's where the anger coming from.
Well, well, check this out. I'm gonna tell you this. When things like slavery come about, a lot of history gets shredded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you invade invade a
facts,
plantation, like a hood, or I'm looking for the right word, but when you invade a town or whatever you want to call it, and then you take over that town, you on the right side of history. And what I'm saying is that you take people, you enslave them, you destroy what makes them strong.
Facts.
Because if that's what invokes their spirit is their history. Right. So they destroy their history and they trash it, discredit it, put it away, and because it suppresses the human mind. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And
that's what it does.
Right.
Literally.
You kill the head, the body will die.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? I mean,
Facts.
and that's it's true.
And you know what's crazy, bro? I don't never feel awkward around none of my white friends. I don't never feel awkward around none of that. Like, I don't never feel awkward when I'm talking to them about nothing. And I hope they don't never feel awkward when talking to me, is because we of this day and age. None of us lived back then.
Right.
But there's a side of this that reaps the benefits from back then, and there's a side that doesn't.
For sure.
The side that doesn't is the side that's protesting. Now, in this day and age and time, for the people that doesn't know, those people that was on that other side, a lot of them are with us now. Because they see the bullshit for what bullshit is. Nobody want to deal with that shit no more. Everybody trying to live in peace, move forward, and make shit
definitely
great, bro.
And then what we deal with is this, is like, then you gotta worry about the media, news. Because what the news does is they'll actually twist and they can edit just like we can edit and post anything they want and turn the whole and make.
And I was telling my little homie that yesterday. I said, man, not to cut you off. I said, man, look. I said it'd be funny how we watch them put together these videos. Now that we learn how to make videos and record and do all these things, we got phones and TikToks and all that. Now that I see this, bro, who's to say they're not broadcasting news to the other side of the country and saying we
right, saying entirely different,
yeah,
right,
like,
for sure.
Who is to say? There's so many depths of this shit. Because first of all, you done lied to all of us. You lied to the black people, you lied to the white people, you lied to the Chinese, you lied to everybody, bro. And that's the truth, bro. You lied to everybody. The gig is up. Leadership, let it go.
It is. At this point, it should be over. And
yeah, bro, y'all might as well just get on your knees, repent, and let this shit be the right way. Because truth be told, bro, if you don't, this shit gonna really this really not gonna be right. Ain't gonna never be right. The land ain't gonna be right. You always gonna have chaos. Because you have the power and resources to change the entire world, bro. Not just your country, the entire world. Because you're based on religion already. You're just not following the guideline and doing it the right way. You're based on that already. Right. You're based on family. You're based on doing the right thing. It's just like a face, though.
Right.
If you was to follow everything that you're actually get to the bottom of the truth, is because you done went to the depths of science to go overseas and look all in these mountains and hills and looking at hieroglyphics of shit from way back then. You have the knowledge of this. You done studied people's brain and molecules and minds, and you done did all this, all right? Now that you done did all this and you know you have the power and the knowledge to change the physical world around you, because you can see you're the leader and everybody following you because you're the leader, why wouldn't you do the right thing?
Because what they're doing is they're doing the opposite. They're taking all that information and holding it for themselves so they can figure out how to use it to their advantage to control the masses.
As long as
and that's what's going on. That's what's going on now. There's divide and conquer, right?
Right.
So that's exactly what's going on right now. They trying to make us fight and be at war with fight with your neighbor, so some superhero can come in and make control of it. Because right now we're begging for this to end. You know, we just whatever it may be. You know, we don't want to protest. Nobody wants to get up and go protest. Nobody wants to die. You understand what I'm saying? So these things are being created to where now people have their opinions on it. And then your opinions start to separate you. Well, you know, you in this club and you in this club because you feel some different way about it. Right. And people are organizing against each other. And while we beating each other up over something we have nothing to do with it, you know what I mean? Right. We have nothing to do with it. They come in, swoop down, and kill us all.
Let me win in a world where they want you to lose. Let me win, love. Let me win. Move the world on a spin, only in it just to win it, y'all. When I ain't asking for a stand up, man up, don't do man down. Stand up in the stand ground in the wind and been the stand up since the sandbox. Never really do the handout. Go handout, that's my handout, and I'm giving.
And I conquered the code, man, I put that on my soul, no handouts. They ain't have it if you asked anyway, I gotta change that for my lineage. Show them something different, man, show them what winning is. And even when they wanna limit you, break all them chains and remain limitless. How you hate on what come out of the mud, breaking pictures instead of dropping the love. Picture paper, don't be watching for us. Hate been around and they stopping at us. Hate been around and they stopping the bucks. I'm getting to it like I pass through. Man, you rarely see me when I pass through. I don't see no need to flash you. I'm gonna make this here right here count. Like a temple, what I'm on, and everybody stripping down. If it ain't real, then it don't come on my mouth.